Pretty cool day for Cardano today as its ticker ADA makes an appearance on CNBC. What is up, everyone? Welcome to Crypto Capital Venture. Thank you for coming by to Cardano video. Let's just jump into it. This is Cardano on the charts. It's Cardano on the daily chart. We've hit resistance, a lower high resistance. To be specific, it's the 786, right around 96 cents, to the 618, immediate resistance on this daily chart, right around 92 cents. 50-day moving average confluent with this area. This is what I'm watching on the charts right now. It's been the story of lower highs for like 6 to 7 months now. And this story could very well continue. You want to be prepared for that. Let's wait to see if we can get that bullish confirmation that I know all of you ADA holders want. I want it as well, trust me. But I want to step outside of that a little bit and talk about what happened today. To me, this was just cool. It's exciting because I've not seen it. So I tweeted ADA ticker on CNBC. I've never seen that. Let's go. Thanks, Rodney, for tweeting this. But check it out. Today is the first time I've noticed on CNBC Business News that Cardano has joined the list with the other top cryptos, acknowledging its popularity in the space. And just check it out right there. Cardano, 90 cents. It's the reason why this is cool to me. And I think there's a lot of reasons, obviously. And I'm sure many people might think it's not a big deal. I think it is a big deal. This is a taste of what is to come for Cardano. This is exactly what I've been saying in terms of Cardano's it's going to impress. I say that because it's true. It's going to. And I really think larger institutions, media, they're going, and I think they've already noticed Cardano, but they're going to not be able to ignore it much longer. I really think that's going to happen. And so Cardano's listed here. The one reason it's cool is because I just remember getting into crypto and just in 2017, when, if you remember, it's really when crypto started making the news a lot on CNBC. And it was always just mainly Bitcoin, Ethereum, some Litecoin was on there. But that was basically it, right? We've never really been in a season where you see Cardano on CNBC, even its ticker. And I know Charlie Lee from Litecoin, I think they brought him on CNBC, maybe multiple times. I'm not exactly sure. I think they brought him on CNBC. And I just ask myself, I wonder when they're going to start trying to get Charles Hoskinson on CNBC. I wonder if he'll do it. I don't even know. But my point is this: it's the exposure factor. It's the whole thing about the underdog, Cardano being the underdog, and I see it as an underdog because so many people are truly ignoring Cardano, and I'm not 100% sure, but I think I know why. This is one example. And you might have seen me on Twitter tweeting at Gemini and just asking, hey, like, why don't you list Cardano? And I answered my own question in the tweet because it was kind of a rhetorical question, but I talked about the Gemini dollar. The Gemini dollar is an Ethereum-based stablecoin. So instead of pivoting towards, something like Cardano that may compete with this, they pretend Cardano doesn't exist. And I guess my tone rereading this, I'm kind of like, man, I sound like such a jerk. But I answered my question rhetorically, and it is true. Institutions, companies like Gemini, they're so into Ethereum. Why would they step outside of that? They have so much on the line because of Ethereum. And it's not just that, right? I've tweeted Grayscale tons of times. They have, Cardano's in like a top 10 or a top crypto fund that they have, but they don't have their own Cardano trust like many other coins have with Grayscale. So I haven't done it in a while, but I was tweeting Grayscale a lot like, yo, what's up with a Cardano trust? I'm genuinely curious. Why not? And I think it goes back to the Ethereum thing. I really think it does. And I don't know where this will happen on the timeline of crypto growth in general in the crypto markets. But Gemini, Grayscale, I don't think they're going to be able to ignore Cardano that much longer. I really don't. And Cardano's just now getting ready to make moves. And to kind of underline everything I'm saying, I saw Digital Asset News, Rob over there. He tweeted this a little bit ago, something to remember. And it's basically a tweet from uh, or referencing Amazon in the year 2000 when the shares fell 80%, and Jeff Bezos put out, I guess, this letter to shareholders, and he basically was just like, "Man, ouch! Like this is brutal. The markets are, and we're not the only ones, but markets are not good, and Amazon for sure is not looking too good. But here's all the things that we're accomplishing right now." And he goes down a bullet point list. I'm not going to share everything. I'm not going to read through this, but we served 20 million customers, sales grew, gross profit grew, and just all of this stuff across the board. And then he ended with this, and I do want to read part of this. He said, "So if the company is better positioned today than it was a year ago, why is the stock price so much lower than it was a year ago?" And this is to all the people that are just like, "ADA price is down like more than everything else. It's terrible. It's a failure." This is to you. This is so important. There's such a big lesson here just in crypto in general. So, why is stock price so much lower, he says, than it was a year ago? As the famed investor Benjamin Graham said, in the short term, the stock market is a voting machine. In the long term, it's a weighing machine. And this is my point. The markets, institutions, companies will be forced to weigh Cardano. He said clearly there was a lot of voting going on in the boom of 99 and much less weighing. We're a company that wants to be weighed, and over time, we will be. Over the long term, all companies are. In the meantime, we have our heads down working to build a heavier and heavier company. That's legit right there. That literally sums up Cardano in that paragraph. This is what's happening right now. People are like, why is price down? This is why. This is why. Right now, people are voting on cryptos, right? That's what it is, especially when it comes to staking protocols. And Cardano is building. And this list you see in Amazon, it was building, it was growing, it was crazy. It's like, why is price down 80%? Same thing for Cardano. It is growing like crazy right now. It is proving itself, not only from just a projects and a community perspective, but also just an infrastructure perspective. The growth of Cardano, we've been tracking total value locked on Cardano. It's the top, it's in 23 right now in total value locked. You go to the chart, we all know what that chart looks like. It's like all-time high every day almost with total value locked. More coming online. I just saw this tweet about Milkamada already passing 10 million in TVL between ADA, USDC, and USDT. It's not on the DeFi Llama website just yet, I don't believe. No, it's not on. That's on-chain data that was tweeted there. But that's going to lend itself to TVL. Genius Yield, this up-and-coming DEX that is so much more than a DEX with its automated yield optimizer, they're going to add to TVL, and so many more, everybody. And it's all of this growth that's happening from just the projects coming online and the infrastructure being built, the scalability that's beginning to happen. We have the Vassal hard fork in June. We've got all of this stuff going on, the optimizations, clearing up congestion. Cardano is just looking solid. And we have to revisit this and remind ourselves, this is probably what's going on. Cardano has not been weighed yet, but it will be. And I think it's going to impress very, very strongly. So those are my thoughts, everybody. We'll continue tracking everything, tracking the project, tracking the charts. But right now, I'm not going to dig into the charts. We know what we're looking for with resistance. We'll see what happens. Let's see what we wake up to tomorrow. We've got a new daily candle pretty much just starting like 45 minutes ago. So time will tell. Hit the subscribe for me if you're not a subscriber. Hit the like. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next video. God bless you.